Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing alright. Oh shit, let me see if I can get this. There we go. So, sorry, I probably look a bit scruffy. Still don't drink it, but at nighttime I get these, to me they feel like spiritual attacks. Again though, it's using that word attack. It's also an allowance. I think it has to do with, me, my herbal abuse and drinking, and possibly smoking cigarettes, just everything that's self-destructive and harmful to the body. There's an effect to it, energetic, spiritual effect to it. So at night times, a lot of time I'll, well, not a lot of the time, but recently, I'll get hit with like this hardcore, like restless feeling, and for some reason my arms, like, they just like, they almost become like they have a mind of their own. It's really a disturbing feeling. I don't enjoy it at all, and the sensation brings out a desire for me to start socking myself in the face. It is some crazy shit, and it only happens when I'm trying to go to sleep. Not every night, but especially when I'm sober, it seems to hit me harder. And then then I'll have back pain sometimes. Last night I had some back pain too, so I don't feel that tired right now, but I do feel a little rough. So I just want to say, that's part of what's going on with me right now. But I do have some really good news. I spoke with Pops yesterday for, shit, we must have talked for 3 hours, man. And we haven't talked for months. It's been a while since we talked. The last time we talked, it didn't go well at all. We both pretty much, told each other off, and it was not good. This was a very good talk, and he is, in New Orleans, so it's not that far away from where I'm at in Florida. And there's some messages I need to deliver, and I'm going to do that sometime later on today. But for right now, this video is, and it's very difficult for me to say, and I'm doing it for the well-being of everybody. It's not no fucking spiteful revenge or, attempt to, instill a type of emotion in anybody. But multiple people have told me I need to do this, and it feels, as much as it hurts, it feels like it's the right thing to do. So I'm gonna have to stop talking about Joy and watching her streams. I realize that the more I do it, the more, this is my opinion, opinions have been correlated to me by others also, but that's still their opinion, but this is just how I feel about it, how others have shared their feelings about it too, is that, the more I feed into whatever it is it's enabling her demon and mine, and everybody else who watches too, to be honest. Now there's different levels of involvement and absorption based on your level of interaction. So for me and her, it's going to be the strongest because it's between us, and then you have people watching us, and based on their level of interest and all that, they're going to have whatever effect they deserve. But for me, and then there's also something I want to bring up too. It's important, and it was a big mistake one mistake. It was my fucking not the right way to do things. When demonic druid, I call him that because that's the name that I found his channel as he was being called, and I think y'all know who I'm talking about. Bloated Kiki, or Blackavia, Kool-Aid. When he put that hex on Joy, and I took it upon myself to take the damage of that hex and all that shit. Pops laid it out to me fucking very clearly that was my own fucking dumbass fault. I didn't need to do that. All you need to do is call on the word of Christ to fucking, vanquish that hex and take care of the situation. And believe in it. And that's all you have to do. I don't have to fucking go there and put myself to take the damage of this and that, And then if I remember, if you were to go back and watch those videos, at the end of that night, I tried to say, I say try because, again, even though I call myself a Most High soldier and this and that, a lot of times in my ego, will fucking, try to just take care of all this shit on my own. But there's always a part of me that's like, well, hold on, man, there's a hierarchy here, and you're not God, you're not Jesus, you're not the Word, like, you can overstep sometimes. And I was overstepping in that incident, and that's why towards the end of that video, when I said, I do this in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach Christ, hey man, it didn't come out very genuinely. It didn't come out fucking well at all. I was tripped up because in my heart, that wasn't the truth. I was trying to take that burden on myself instead of giving it to Yahushua, which is what he's here for. He's the chain breaker. He's the one that fucks the demons up. They fucking run in his name. Here I am trying to take a bullet for fucking, for the team when it's not even necessary. It's different when there's no other reason. But when you've got fucking your A character built for that specific reason and you try to fucking jump in his place, you're gonna get fucked up, and rightfully so. And I did. As you guys, for those of you that watched and followed, the next morning my brother woke up and he was communicating with somebody. I think it was Joy, but it's not. I'm not even trying to fucking whatever. That's just how I feel. And like I said, 4 o'clock in the morning, he comes up with this crazy look in his eyes, and he fucking, he pushes me first, I think twice, and I'm trying to talk some sense into him because he thinks I called him a pedophile and shit. And I'm like, no, bro, you're wrong, you're mistaken. That's not what I said. Somebody hacked my account, and Joy likes to fuck with people's heads. That was what I was trying to tell him. And he just he couldn't listen to me. He was just dead set on fucking fighting me. And after he pushed me twice, and then he was standing in front of the coffee, and I'm like, he was posted up. I'm retelling this story just for the hell of it, I guess. There's really, and so since he posted up right next to the coffee pot, I was just like, fuck this. I'm gonna just kind of try to shoulder gently. I was very gentle, try to gently shoulder past him to get to the coffee. And as soon as I did that, he started fucking swinging on me. Again, I say this because I was in the wrong in me trying to take that fucking burden, which it wasn't my burden to take. I know better. I could have easily just fucking got rid of that shit by calling on the word, and I didn't. I chose to put myself in fucking front of the firing line, and I got fucking hit. So, just a little bit of a, me sharing my personal experiences with spiritual warfare. The word is here as that weapon, as that fucking character to take on any fucking type of demon, no matter what. And I encourage y'all to fucking call on Yahushua, Jesus Christ, if you guys are dealing with a similar situation or any type of demonic situation. And I guess that does kind of help me bring into the next point of how, I can't continue to, I could, but it's not healthy for me or for Joy, in my opinion, to continue feeding this situation. Like Pop said, you can't go expecting to play with the devil and not get burned, man, and he's absolutely right. And I do have some important shit that I need to get done. And things are escalating at a ever-increasing rate. They always are, but we're getting close to some serious pivotal points in this era. And the time, to get this done and get this project moving is now. And, it doesn't need... Anyway, I'm gonna make more videos about that later. But, you know, just for multiple reasons, you know, me getting involved in my emotions and my feelings and what's going on with her and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's, you know, it's just not the healthiest fucking place for myself, and my own well-being, and also just for creative reasons to get this project done. And then it's also not good for her because, as she's talked about, she communicates to whatever level or degree with Satan, man. And I think she still operates in a realm of deceit. And, you know, I mean, honestly, it's only going to work with me. I mean, and I don't want to force anybody to do anything, but, you know, I do believe that having an aligned way of viewing the world and, you know, going about dealing with your life is imperative to a successful relationship. This is why even now, like, my only two real friends, I mean, I have, in Phoenix, I have people that I've just known for decades, so we'll always fucking talk. But, like, real friends that I can call and talk to about this shit, I mean, there are people that are aligned with Christianity, or aligned with fucking righteousness, or aligned with God and creation. That's what my heart resonates with most highly right now. So those, you know, those are the people that are in my line of communication as of right now. I'm not talking to anybody else besides Dustin and now Pops. So it's like, you know, for me, like, you know, I can be too open sometimes to my own detriment and to other people's detriment, because if I allow somebody to continue, I mean, it's just like, if I could choose to engage with somebody who's continuing to play with other things that I know aren't good, then I'm bringing that onto myself, and I'm also not putting my foot down for her own good sake. Because like as Pop said, like, it's not her who's doing this, or anybody that's going through any type of demonic possession, which is what I think Joy's got going on to various levels. That's not really them. That's a spirit that is inside of them that's possessing them and causing them to do fucking things that they themselves, without that spirit, would not do. So I think that's also what happens to me at night sometimes, because I don't even feel like myself at times. Like, it's this crazy, like, rageful feeling, and it disturbs the fuck out of me. So, you know, I unsubscribed to her channel last night, and, you know, I'm gonna drop this video in a couple of minutes here, and then I'm just gonna continue on with the project and getting this thing done so that we can fucking start living in a world that's really good for ourselves, that's in line with God's word, and that's able to actually help people instead of fucking perpetuate this satanic sickness, is what the fuck it is. I mean, there's a lot of things that we got to work on, man. We have, you know, I'm gonna get into that later, but this is really just a video of me saying that I'm going to have to, because I care about her and myself, stop talking about Joy until things, until she gets rid of that demonic shit and really wants to fucking, that's just how it's gonna be for me. I can't entertain, I can't fucking allow, I can't embrace, you know, you can't serve two masters. It is what the fuck it is. You either gotta be with the Most Highs or you gotta be with Satan. And the more you continue to try to play on both fences, the crazier you're gonna drive yourself and everybody else you're around. And this is also why I think it's hard for me to watch her videos, because it's like, there's literally an energy there that's like, it's really hard for me to get along with. Like, I try hard to see past it, I try hard to work through it, but it's just, there's a reason why it's not meshing. Things aren't vibing together. And instead of trying to force the vibe together, which is kind of not, I mean, I don't know, I've been trying to work with it. Forcing, I don't know if I can say I've been forcing, but I guess to a level I have been trying to force it. Influence it, which is a force, right? But that's not the right way to do things, man. If there's a good flow, there's a good flow. And right now, there just doesn't seem to be a good flow. And I think the reason why is the reason that I've just stated, is that she still has these things inside of her that she's holding on to and perpetuating. And I'm choosing to do the opposite. So, until we can both align with our ways of doing things, it's not going to be good for either one of us. So, alright, I love you. I hope you have a good day. Bye.